Welcome everybody, Friday workout. Friday strength, last strength of the week. And it's one of our strength expresses, we're calling them.
I feel like it should be express strength.
Express strength, okay.
Yeah. I like that.
Sure. We'll do it.
If
Express
we're picking.
right? Coin flip and express strength it is. All right. So express strength, that means a little shorter version of it. You have no excuse not to get these done. If you do have extra time today and you want to get a longer strength workout in, you can either do a few more sets, extend out that time, or go back into the archives.
Right.
We have now lots and lots of
March
these.
of 2021 would have a full strength Friday.
Yeah, awesome. But we need to get warmed up first, and that is going to start with 10 jumping jacks, 10 seal claps, and 10 crisscrosses.
Yep.
Ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Arms out in front, open the chest up nice and wide. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and arms wide, feet wide. Crisscross in the middle, ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. All right, let me show you our 1A and 1B. They're the same thing, they're just on different sides of the body.
Yes.
It is pretty complex, so whether you use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can have anything that has any weight to it.
Even like a little weight plate.
It could be a weight plate, it could be your water bottle. I don't care. Any of that is going to work. So how would you use this little 10-pound dumbbell here? It's a full series of movements. So you're going to do this all kind of flowing one after the other. We're going to do a single leg deadlift. From this position, we'll row up, down, stand. We're going to balance. We'll switch hands, we switch back, then we're going to curl and press. And then you'll repeat that and repeat it. We're going to do it for 45 seconds. At any time you need to touch that foot down, especially in that row, go for it. Then try to get your balance. Switch, switch, curl, press. Okay? One side, then the other side. Then one side and the other side. Oh.
Okay. Let's do it.
What you need? Are you gonna do bottoms up? Look at you there.
No, I'm not doing bottoms up.
Well, how are you gonna do that then?
We'll see.
Clean it?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Advanced. Where are the other dumbbells?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right. 45 seconds, ready, and begin. So it's gonna be a deadlift. Then you row up to the ribs, back down. You stand up under balance. Switch sides. Bring it back. Curl and press. And then bring it back down. Let's do that again. And row. And up. And switch. And back. And curl. And press.
I love this warm up. I
Yeah.
actually did it the other day when I was just doing a at-home workout. I think it's a great series of exercises.
Oh yeah.
Kind of slowly eases you into it.
Yes. And time. Yes, it definitely eases you in. All right, we're gonna go other side. Not yet, not yet. 5 seconds. That way my stopwatch is even. And begin. Flat back in this row. See, a lot of people, they'll reach for the floor as opposed to lowering themselves down with a flat back. And it is very important to hinge and flatten out that back. Row. Up. Switch sides. Bring it back. Curl and press. And this takes a lot of concentration too, to maintain that balance.
Oh boy. Lots of balance.
Right? And time. All right, back to the original side. Nice thing is it has been resting the whole time that we were moving the other side.
Yes.
Ready, and begin. Deadlift, row, switch sides, back, curl, press.
Oopsies.
I used the wall. Don't tell anybody.
Cheated.
Switch. I call it resourceful.
Yeah, this is a great one too to do without shoes.
Oh yeah, you will feel your foot
yeah.
grabbing the floor.
Yeah. It's very challenging for your feet, which is good. We want strong feet.
And time. One more to do.
All right. I'm ready.
Now you're ready to rock and roll right into it. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Deadlift. Row. Stand. Switch. Switch back. Curl and press.
Up. Over. Ooh. Yeah, I can feel like my left foot is not as strong.
As your right.
Yeah, like it's burning more than the other side.
So that's what you mean by less strong.
Yeah, like, oh, it's on fire right now.
Making yourself grip a little bit more.
It's not athlete's foot. It's literally just the muscles are.
Might be working a little bit harder. Time. All right, we're gonna set that over to the side. All right. So, one other thing we forgot to tell them. What they're gonna need equipment-wise. If you have a chair, I recommend that. You could use your couch. You could use the arm of your couch. You could use Coach Amy has a kid's chair. That's like a
just my size.
Joke.
I would beat him to it.
All right, totally beat me to that one. All right, so let me show you our different exercises. And kettlebell works, dumbbell works. So the first one is going to be a half kneeling. We're going to bring it to the shoulder. We're going to go up and over, bring it back, and back down. And we'll do 6 on one side. You'll probably need to shake it out after that. Then you'll switch to the other side. Looks like this. I go from here, I bring it up, I take it up and over, I bring it back, and then I take it back down. And as I bring it back down, I'm going to hinge. I'm going to put my butt back towards my heel, and then that's going to help me bring it up, as opposed to just doing a bicep curl, okay? Because those biceps will burn out before the shoulders.
Right.
So that's what we'll do. We'll do, like I said, 5 or 6 on one side, then you'll switch. You probably have to give it a little shoulder roll, then do the other side. That's the first one. The second one that we have is a suitcase deadlift. And that's going to be on one side. Now, I like having my feet a little bit closer together when I do the suitcase deadlift, because if I'm really wide doing this, then it's just going to rub right down my feet, or down my leg. I'm going to push my butt back, and then I'm going to stand up tall, okay? I like to pretend that there's a kettlebell in my opposite hand, just to keep my shoulders square. I don't want to be doing it like this. Okay, so right now I already feel that in my lower back, and as I come up, that's not what we're looking for. We don't want to compromise that lower back. Third one, you have the option. You can do this weighted, you could do this with a band, you could do this with body weight only. We're going to do a single leg squat. So from here, I'm going to stand up, and then the control is the most important part, the sitting back down. Now, if you want to spice things up, you can use the band. As you come up, pull, and then lower your back down. Now you can come up and put that foot down as an anchor before you pull. I'm good with that. You could hold the weight. It could be body weight. You got lots of options for that one. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. The last one we're going to do is going to be a side lunge with an upright row. So we'll lunge out, up, and then back down. So it's really a 3-part move. Now, some people will probably do better just by going here and back down because there's less movement, less things to kind of mess up in that. So either keep your feet wide, lunge, and high pull, or if you're really good at the side lunge, you can step into it and high pull. Later is going to be a little better for this one.
Yep.
Cool?
Yeah. Great for home workout.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
All right.
All right.
So dumbbell. Did you show the dumbbell? You showed the kettlebell.
I should have kettlebell. I got the dumbbell right here. It's gonna. Dumbbell would be the same thing. I'm just holding it by the handle. I bring it up. I go over.
Yeah.
I bring it back.
It's actually nicer with a dumbbell.
Yeah. Well, some people have that really cool dumbbell, the power block, where you can really grip it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right.
So what are we, timer 2?
I think it's timer 2. Yes, timer 2.
All right. So 3.5 minutes, and we're just going to keep rolling through sets one after the other until that time is up. All right.
Here we go. 5 or 6 on one side. 5 or 6 on the other side. And when we get to that final set, it might be 2 on one side, 2 on the other side.
Yeah, so we'll get maybe 3 sets in. You got that big kettlebell over there.
I know. I'm just trying not to hit myself in the face. So you want to move the kettlebell around your head, not your head around the kettlebell. Now, if you got one of these big competition bells, that might not be an option. You may have to move your head a little bit.
These smaller bells are a good one for this.
All right. You're going right into it, eh?
Well, I'm not as much weight as you. And then make sure you're controlling it back down. So once you get it to the shoulder and you're going to go down again, don't just kind of drop. Actually let it
Lower it.
with control.
Lower it, don't drop it. Well, coach, my shoulders.
Yeah, I felt that on the second side. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's why when you jump right from the first one to the second set, I was like,
I probably need to go up and wait.
slow it down a little bit. Oh,
I don't love the competition bell for this one.
no, it's
a little bit large.
It's not that fun.
And take it nice and slow. Strength is all about that time under tension, so we want to move with control. We can go all out crazy fast when we do our cardio workouts. That's when we're not going to be telling you to slow down. Unless it's like mobility or some of our core, we don't necessarily want to rush through it too much. But
Woo!
all right, folks, 47 seconds.
I give myself a little shoulder rest. It's really like 12 reps.
It is. It's a good amount of volume. So this is where the point where if you do want to extend this workout for a longer one, once we stop, you can hit pause on the video,
Do one more
add
set.
an extra set, give yourself a little rest, and start into the next one we're going to show you. that was right on cue.
All right, 30 seconds of rest. Oh, nice, I got a chair right here for rest.
Suitcase deadlift is going to be next.
Suitcase deadlift, one side. 5 more seconds, you better grab your weight.
So this one has not only that hinge pattern, but also a ton of core work because, as you can see, we're asymmetrically loaded.
That means one-sided.
Yeah. And I love your suggestion of pretending like you got that other weight, even though it's not there. But having the perception of being symmetrically loaded will keep those shoulders squared off and save your back.
The brain likes symmetry. Brain likes symmetry. So when you can convince it that there's something in the other side,
right,
it's gonna
respond. And once those hips stop traveling backwards, that's when you want to come forward with those hips. Don't try to reach that kettlebell or that weight to the floor. That's not the goal. You want to sink the hips back.
I see that a lot. People will get to here, hip stop, and then they just reach for the floor, thinking that that's the final destination. And it's not. It's all about the hips. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
So where you should be feeling that, I mean, a lot of it's going to be that core work trying to hold you.
Right. All up through here.
Yeah, all through the sides of the abdomen. But also you want to feel glutes and hamstrings. So kind of shift that weight back to the heels as those hips go back, and you'll get that feeling of the hips and the glutes and hamstrings working.
The other thing I like to get people to think about is pushing into the feet versus pulling with the hands. Yeah. Right? That's where really when it's not really a lift. We call it a dead lift, but it's really a push down. Yeah. That's what we're looking for.
Exactly. Pushing down so you can pull up. And thinking about that breathing pattern, if you want to focus on your breath, maybe you're just not quite there yet, but once you get that pattern down and you're ready to kind of think a little bit more about it, exhale as you come up out of that hinge.
That's right. What are you doing over there, Coach?
I do. Try to keep up with you.
Well, you are. You're using the same weight.
Saw your heavy trap bar deadlift video the other day. It's like, whoa. Coach Corey's not slowing down.
I would have had it heavier. I ran out of room on the bar. That's not true. That was plenty heavy.
Woo.
Plenty heavy. All right, speaking of heavy, I'm putting this weight back.
I don't think we're doing, nobody's doing a single leg squat with that.
No.
Not on this side anyway.
If you have a chair like this, by the way, if you have a chair like this and you go to get up and you can't get up, just put a pillow under your butt and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Just put a pillow under your butt and you are money. All right, we're gonna go 5 seconds.
Here we go.
All right. Okay, controlling it back down to the chair is super important.
Glad you opted for that skinnier band because that might get a little
get a little,
rough.
it's there. It's rough. It's rough.
Oh boy. Not a lot of talking on this
Oh no.
round. Woo! Heavy duty.
You warmed up now, finally?
Finally need to take my sweatshirt off.
One of the things that I like doing with the band is if I can loop it like this. There's a version of this called a brace squat. And that is, you're not really pulling, you're almost telling your brain that you're holding onto a rope and pulling yourself up. So if I'm here and I pull in and then I push out as if I'm grabbing a hold of a rope, just like putting that kettlebell, the non-existent kettlebell in your other hand, your brain's going to respond to that. You're going to be under more control. I love the brace squat version.
Yes.
But don't try to pull apart the double band.
You'll be in a lot of frustration.
Yes. Bring it in, push it out as I lower down.
And if your balance is not quite there yet, you can definitely assist with that other foot. You just want to try to keep most of the weight on the one leg.
A version that I like to teach people, especially new to this, is going to be to stand up with 2 feet, lower down with 1.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's, you can work on that. Or grab yourself a broom handle, right? Something like this can really make all the difference in the world.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta know where your starting point is.
Woo!
Whew. All right, I'm gonna finish out without weight because I want to get a few more in. I know that weight's gonna slow me down.
Yes.
It's fine. This one is one of those that it's like body weight or really light weights, even if you can do it, is very adequate.
All right. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. The chair is very happy that I am not sitting on it anymore. It was like, rank, rank, rank. Okay. Last one is going to be that side lunge. Upriver, you have 2 versions of it. You have the stepping into and out of the lunge, or you have the one where you just stay right in place. Which one's better? Based off of where you're at.
Yeah. A lot of times I see people bending into that knee as they come out.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that this stays straight. And a lot of times I tell my clients, almost like you're falling out. So kind of just like gravity lets you fall. Your foot will catch you, but try not to keep that inside knee bent. You'll start to feel that knee talking back to you if you're bending into it. Doesn't like to be in that position. You got a good corner over there.
I know.
Woo! Now, if you have 1 dumbbell, you would, hold each end of it. If you have 2 dumbbells, same weight, you can hold 1 in each hand and get that upright row.
Yeah, important that is the same weight.
Yeah. Sometimes you can manipulate that situation, but this would be a little awkward.
Yeah, and again, slow and controlled. We don't want to speed through this one.
Yeah, so if you have The 2, you'd come out, bring it in, and lift.
Yeah.
So for some people who need a little extra weight, maybe that's a good option.
Yeah.
We try to show options because, you know, not everybody has the standard
Right.
kettlebell and
Yeah.
all that. People have different sizes and weights of things.
Different strengths.
Different strengths.
Different experience
ability.
levels.
Yep. Ooh, traps are feeling it. All right, how are we doing on time? We're getting close.
No. Still have a full minute.
Oh, okay. I was trying to be optimistic.
Yeah, we got lots of work left. Even though my shoulders are
I know, I was gonna
completely
say
smoked.
my upper body. Whew. And in that case, if you are getting tired in those upper body muscles,
Yeah.
I know I'm feeling it in my trapezius. Maybe just do it every other. So side lunge,
I might just do
lift,
side lunge next one.
side lunge, lift, and then that way you're saving those smaller muscle groups a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go 20 seconds. I'm just gonna hit side
So
lunges.
side lunge. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do that too.
Side lunge. It's the end. Gotta finish strong.
That's right.
And flatten out that back with this. You really want to bend the knee and not reach. Okay, coach.
That's great. Pretty good for an express strength.
Express strength. I'm gonna try to remember.
Hashtag express strength.
All right. So we have some stretching that we need to do.
Yes.
And I think I'm gonna start down. I wanna reach back behind us. If we have yoga blocks, we can use those. If you have that step or that chair even that you're using, we're gonna come back and we're gonna get up and stretch those quads a little bit.
Oh.
It's just my right one for some reason.
Wow.
Just my right one. It's all this, what we did yesterday, this bunch of squat jumps and twists and
Yes, yesterday was pretty
yeah, my legs were burning, I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna come into our child's pose. And let's come up to our hands and knees. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna place one hand palm facing up, right in the lower part of our back. And we'll rotate that elbow up towards the ceiling, or as high as you can. And relax. And let's switch it to the other side and rotate it up to the ceiling. And back down. Now let's come forward into our cobra. And relax. Let's bring one leg up underneath of us.
Hurdler stretch. Oh. Nap time now.
Right? I was just literally just like, I could take a nap right now. That express still put it to me. Switch sides.
I know, sometimes it's like afterwards you feel really energized, sometimes you just feel a little bit more relaxed. I find that, I don't know what it is that makes me feel one way or another, but
Yeah.
one of two ways
Let's
after.
bring our
run.
feet together.
whatever it is got me to take my sweatshirt off, so I'm happy. I got warm enough
Warm you up.
to get a sweat going.
Both feet straight out in front. Let's get those hamstrings. And relax.
Ooh, nice job.
Coach high five. Everybody out there for your Friday workout. Awesome job. Thanks for bringing us into your living room, basement, office, workout room today and getting a strength done with us.
Yeah,
we
awesome.
appreciate it. If you'd like to leave us some comments, we love reading those.
Yes.
Some of y'all are funny. All right, everybody. Great job. And if we don't see you tomorrow, have a fantastic weekend.